evening. These predictions are meant to find you when they find you. This is a timeless reading. This is no coincidence you came across this reading. So if you're here, hello, you're meant to be here. Welcome to my soul family, my soul tribe. My name is Aimee.The.Infamous, known as Aimee the Goddess. I always switch back and forth between Aimee the Goddess and Aimee.The.Infamous because I really didn't know which one to choose. But Spirit said, keep it Aimee.The.Infamous because Spirit has another plan they want me to go through with soon, which I'm going to surprise you guys with. But it's to help everyone heal. So you guys will start seeing that come to fruition soon. We have here 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1 is the sage. Pile 2 is the candle. Pile 3 is the axolotl. You can definitely choose more than one if drawn to do so. Keep in mind, not every detail will resonate because this is for a collective of people. But use your discernment and take what resonates and leave what does not. Please come back and let me know if any of this stuff happens. If you guys need help picking, I will help you pick. Those of you that are not in the live and need help picking, you're always going to want to choose the one your eyes cannot stay away from. Okay, so if anyone wants to book a personal reading with me, information to book with me is down in the description box. You can also subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I'm on live doing $11 mini readings. I'll probably do that tonight. It's a great deal, super fun. I love you guys too. You guys can also follow me on other platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I also post on there. So I'll probably post my links to those platforms down in the timestamps or somewhere in the comments. So just look for those if you want to follow me on other stuff. With that being said, I will help you guys pick now. Okay? SM, 1, 2, or 3. I'm feeling 3 for you. Chelsea, 2. Kimberly, 1, 2, or 3. 2. And thank you everyone for the likes, the comments, the subscribes, the support, the love, the timestamps you're putting. This was a requested video, someone that always is putting the timestamps. And I noticed that they were doing that for me. So I said, yeah, I can do this topic for you. Let's give it another minute. Does anyone else need help? I do have a feeling this is going to get a little bit crazy of a reading. All of my readings have trigger warnings, okay? Just because I never know what's going to come out. So if you get easily triggered, I'm not the reader for you. Okay, because I take it there sometimes. My spirit guides take it there. I take it there. I say just like it is. I don't sugarcoat things. So, hey, Kanchan, Melinda, 1, 2, or 3. You're kind of between 2 and 3. You may not have fully both of those piles, but I think you're gonna have half of one pile, half of another pile, kind of thing. Kanchan. You're kind of between 1 and 3. Yeah, so a lot of people do have like 2 piles for them. So as always, if you feel drawn to 2, watch 2. Or watch both. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start, okay? So if anyone needs help picking, I'm sure someone will be very generous to help you pick. Pretty sure there's a dice you can roll on Google too, and it can pick a number for you, or like a number picker calculator thing on Google. So you could always use that too. I also am taking donations if you guys want to help and be kind to help the channel to get better. Then just Cash App me, PayPal me. That's all listed below in the description as well. And it's greatly appreciated. All right, let's clear the energy. I've been liking this bell lately. Okay. Whew. Pile 1. What is your next 7 days from when you see this video? Not from when it was posted, but from when you see it. Ten of Wands. Someone is lifting weights at the gym. Even if you don't go to the gym, there might be like something very heavy you have to lift. It's going to give you stronger muscles. It's going to kind of test your limits, test your strength. We have the Empress. You're going to be feeling very attractive in these next 7 days at some point, okay? It's like some type of energy could have left you that was making you insecure, making you feel less than. Could have been a limiting belief you got rid of this week. Or you're just simply choosing not to criticize yourself a bunch. Some of you may be doing some glamour magic, I'm hearing. That could be helping with the attractiveness. Ooh. Which, by the way, you can be male or female and do glamour magic. It's not only for one gender. Some of you might have some trouble sleeping in these next 7 days. Could be doing a bit of overthinking, but I think you're breaking that cycle. So it's like you're getting the last of the overthinking out of your system in these next 7 days, because it's like you're realizing you're in your own way with the overthinking. And you are acknowledging this in these next 7 days, and it's slowly being brought to an end. So this may be your last week of overthinking, dwelling, thinking of the past, thinking of the future. This is your last week of doing that. You're getting the rest of it out of your system. And to be honest, it does feel like you're identity shifting. The person you identify with right now is not going to be who you identify with next week. Your habits could slowly be changing. Your thoughts are changing, obviously. And that's shifting your identity. You're becoming more like your higher self, or the person you want to be. And you're starting by doing that with your thoughts this week. Next week, we're not doing a reading of next week, but next week you may start changing your habits more. Next 7 days for pile number 1. Yeah, you guys are coming to like a realization this week of what your purpose is and who's in the way of it. What's in the way of it. And you're not going to like overthink it anymore. You're trusting your intuition. You're like, you know what? I see the truth. This is it. I'm sticking to the plan. You may not even fully know the plan, but you're not overthinking the plan either. You're letting kind of things fall into place that you don't have the answer to. You're surrendering. Not everything's for you to figure out. You know what I mean? I think you're realizing that. You're supposed to take it one step at a time. You don't have to figure everything out right now. So these burdens that you're carrying, it's your last week carrying them. You're letting it out of your system. You're letting the thoughts and all that out of your system. And you're becoming a new person by the end of the week. Next 7-day predictions for pile number 1. Some of you are clearing out some money blocks because you guys don't know this. But pile 1, this sage has cinnamon in it. Look, cinnamon and orange peels for prosperity and money. To clear out money blocks. See, I didn't tell you guys that. I wanted that to be a secret. So, Identity shifting, reality shifting, both of those things are in the beginning stages this week of happening. You're going to get to your next reality quicker than you expected. I must say that. Because it's not about how much work you put in or how much knowledge you have necessarily. It's about what frequency you're on. And you are doing things to change your frequency. Because you're paying attention to your thoughts and your emotions. Your thoughts create emotions, right? But if you're choosing to think positive things and not dwell and see things from a higher perspective, then you're not going to feel those low emotions as much. You're going to feel like, I was meant to feel like that. That was for a reason. This is all happening for a reason. You're getting more in that mindset. Everything happens for a reason. What is this about? You guys are setting a boundary with someone. The funny thing is, this person that you set a boundary with, they don't realize that whatever they did or are going to do this week, it's their last chance to do that. That was the last straw. You're done explaining yourself. You're done giving chances. Look how many chances are behind you. You see all of these chances behind you that you gave someone or several people. You're holding the last chance in your hand and they don't even know it. And they're going to blow it this week, or they already blew it and they think that they have another one and they don't. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be a coworker. This could be anyone, okay? But how it would fit for you. But it's like, it's the vibe of, this is the last time you're going to disrespect me. And you know what? They can't go to your reality anyway that you're about to shift into. It's like things clearing out before you fully enter this other reality next week. Okay? Yeah, for a lot of you, it's talking about a lover, situationship, a lover. I mean, someone you're crushing on, someone you're liking, someone you're in a relationship with. They are blocking you from success. For some of you, they're blocking you from fame. For some of you, they're downplaying your success because they're jealous of you. They actually know what you are capable of and they don't want you to achieve it. So they think that they can send you all this negative energy and it will distract you. But that's not happening anymore. Because I think you're starting to catch on to that. This is a person that says they would never hurt you or want to hurt you. And they might be a good person. They might be a good person, but the thing is, they're not good for you. They can't go where you're going kind of vibe. Just take what you learn from them and leave. Okay? It says shake some ass. Some of you are going to be shaking some ass this weekend. Or sometime this week, right? A little twerk, twerk. A little shake, shake. But this person that blew their last straw with you, they can't stop thinking of you. But I'm feeling like you're detaching from them to where you're not even thinking of them as much. You start to think of them. You change your thoughts so you're not thinking of them. Because you know things will never be the same. All those chances you gave, you're starting to see them different. You're starting to just get over it, you know? Whatever you're doing in these next 7 days is preparing you for the next 3 months. What is it, August? So something big could happen for you in November. I don't want to tell you what it is because that's off topic. But whatever you're doing these next 7 days is preparing you for something you're going to be doing in the next 3 months. A big opportunity. Says, I want you all to myself. Meditate. Yeah, I think some of you are wanting to spend time alone. Be by yourself, meditate, clear out energy, truly hear yourself, truly get to know yourself, truly figuring yourself out, because you know you're not just your name, your race, your age. That's not you. You're figuring out who the real you is in these next 7 days. I feel like a lot of you are taking extra showers, extra baths, spending extra time near water or in water, because it's helping you to kind of, in a sense, ground. And I know that's crazy. It's helping you ground your emotions, though. Water has to do with emotions. It helps you to handle your emotions better. You guys are spending time mostly with yourself. I think you will have some time where you're going to spend with someone else or other people. But this is the vibe of going out to eat by yourself, going to the beach by yourself, going in your room and just wanting to sit and like meditate, draw, color with yourself. This is the vibe of the next 7 days for you. It does say low-key hater. Yeah, they're thinking of you right now. This lover, they're a low-key hater and they're thinking of you right now as you're watching this video. They are confused. They got something to ask you. Some of you are letting go of karmic friends this week. You're realizing who your karmic friends are. You might go on a blocking spree. Yeah, some of you might go on a blocking spree, or you're going to hide them from being able to see what you're posting if you don't block them. It's becoming more clear who's for you and who's not this week. Who can go with you and who can't this week. And so, yeah, you're filling in some self-love here. This is much needed alone time. It's talking about that damn person or people from the past. Player. So it could be multiple exes this week that kind of try to get your attention in some way because they think they have more chances or another chance with you. But the truth is, you don't even want to be in their energy. You don't even want to be their friend. You guys are going to hear some low bass this week at some point. People are trying to get you to act out of character, get a reaction from you. But I think you guys are changing and you're being calm. And you're not going to react unless it's absolutely necessary for you to defend yourself. You may have to reject someone. Someone that like wants a one-night stand with you. You may have to reject them in the next 7 days as well. So that's your next 7 days, pile one. Yay, you. You're also in the energy of if you have to spend money on something, you're not in the lack mindset of it. So you definitely are improving with breaking out of the money matrix, the abundance matrix, right? Instead of looking at what you lost from spending money, you're looking at what you gained from spending that money, which is an abundance mindset, which is going to attract more money for you. All right. Thanks for joining, pile one. Thanks for the likes. Let's move on to pile two. My little bell. Pile two, what is your next 7 days looking like? Obviously, you guys are working. Some of you are learning a new skill in the next 7 days. You could be learning how to do something to like perfect a talent. Or you could be learning how to work new technology, learning how to fix something that's broken. The list could go on, right? You're learning something new. What is pile two's next 7 days. You are going to spend some time with a really good friend in the next 7 days. Okay, this is a person that's a true friend. So you will be doing that. Cleaning up the home. Some of you are getting rid of things in the home that you don't need anymore. Setting up the home to make it more peaceful in the next 7 days. Yeah, this is about peace. So doing what you can to make the home more peaceful. Some of you, if you have like belongings of an old friend or an ex, you're getting rid of that. You don't want the energy in your home anymore. You don't want the energy in your car anymore, wherever you've been keeping these people's things. It's like you don't even want to look at it. You don't want to run into it. You're getting rid of it. Okay? King of Cups. Okay, well, you guys could be traveling. It doesn't have to be far, but it does feel like you're going out of your city to go somewhere. And let's see how that will go. You could like go to an event in another city or town or something. And this will create a new opportunity for you because you might meet the right people. You might be able to network, whatever. This is the energy of the right place, right time. And you're going to have a great time. 10 of Cups. You're going to have a great time. This is something that you guys need and deserve. Somebody's in regret in these next 7 days. Someone's wanting to talk to you in these next 7 days to let you know they regret how they treated you. They want to come clean about something, apologize for something, finally tell the truth about something, explain their side of the story. It's like they were distant from you and now they're ready to come in and not be distant and explain something in these next 7 days. This person's moody, is what Spirit is saying here. This person's moody. Their disappointment. They cause you to overthink. They've been watching you on social media. They're going to be watching you on social media. Could be through other people's accounts or something. Let's pull one more card. You are going to have a lot of money come in. So don't stress about money. You have more than enough coming in. Fashion. Some of you are buying new clothes. Or if you've ordered new clothes, it's coming in this week. It does say here mixed emotions. Addicts. My plan didn't work. Feels like someone's drinking and thinking about you. Or like they're doing drugs, thinking about you, trying not to think about you. But what they're doing is making it worse. You guys are going to do something that faces your fears in these next 7 days. So if you're scared of spiders, you might hold a spider. If you're scared to perform in front of people, you might perform in front of people. If you're scared to talk in front of a camera, you may talk in front of a camera. If you're scared to make a presentation in front of people, maybe you'll do that. You know, I'm just giving you examples here. You're doing something that you're scared of and you're getting unscared of it. And you are attracting, like I said, more soul tribe. When you go to this out of town event, whether it's planned or not already, it's going to connect you with the right people, people in your soul tribe. And you're going to start hanging out with them more after that. Some of you are not going to be eating as much this week. You might eat like once a day. You might slow down on eating. You might not really have an appetite. There's nothing wrong with you though. Your body just might need a little fast. Anything else in these next 7 days? Yeah, somebody's like, they're coming in to make it sound like they're telling the truth, but there's still some lies in there. So this person's still not coming correctly. This is, you guys may be turned off from sex. You're not wanting to be sexual. Some of you don't have an appetite for that either. Yeah, you're turning off from that. You're turning off from over sexual people. Someone's going to try to plant some seed of doubt into your plans or into what you're doing. Think positive about it though. Don't let them do that. They might give you some misleading information. So whatever seed of doubt they're planting isn't real. It's misleading info. This person's a gremlin that is doing this. It does say new levels, new devils. So yeah, you're leveling up this week. So you will have some soul family come in with some karmics mixed in with that soul family. So you're going to have to use what you learned in the past and use your discernment. Your first impression when you meet them. What is the energy you feel from this person or these people before they even talk? You're going to have to follow your intuition on that and act accordingly, because you're having soul family mixed with karmics. And you're going to have to figure out which is which. Okay? So I'm going to leave this pile here. We're going to go to the last pile. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Do, 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 do. Pile 3. What is your next 7 days after seeing this video, whenever you see it? Be careful of who you get advice from or who's giving you advice. Someone could be giving you bad advice. Feels like a person not online. It feels like a person in your actual personal life. Someone that you're going to see in person giving you bad advice. Okay. You may have a new love interest come into your life, pile 3. I'm not sure if it will go anywhere or not. This could be like someone crushing on you, wanting to start talking to you a little more. It's that type of vibe. So a new option coming in love. This person could get obsessive over you. For some of you, this could be a family friend or a friend of a friend. That's how you'll meet this person. But you could feel like this person's immature. So you may not feel totally comfortable taking a chance with them. You guys are recovering from any financial losses. Your money's improving. Your credit is improving. You might figure out some knowledge on how to get you out of a tough financial situation. Like if you think you have a bill, you may not actually have to pay that bill. Like there could be a way out of something. You might get some knowledge on that. What's happening for pile 3 in the next 7 days? Be careful shaving. I'm seeing someone shaving and like being a little rough. So don't cut yourself or something on accident. What else for pile number 3? An opportunity you thought you lost, you're manifesting a replica of that this week. But you have more wisdom now to make this last. Pull some cards from the box. What's going on in the next 7 days? Some of you need to drink more water. You could be constipated. Sorry to say that, but you could have some stomach issues, trouble going to the bathroom. It's because you need to drink more water. Simple fix, right? Make sure you're getting your 7 cups a day. Ooh. A narcissistic person is blocked from coming near you in the next 7 days. They don't want you to forget about them. This is a person that's very tit for tat. They keep score with you. You could have thought they were hard to let go at some point in time. But this person's been deceiving you. You know they're deceiving you. They could be harassing. They could be trying to harass you, but it's like blocked from happening. Your spirit team is trying to block them from harassing you, like making them extra busy, making it to where there's technology issues, you know, stuff like that, so that they can't really get to you the way they want. This is a person that could have had a side piece. Yeah, something is off. Something is off with someone. It's a very intense emotions you could be feeling. Like something feels weird. You may not know exactly what it is. That type of vibe. What else for pile 3? You could be spending time with family. Or you could just be talking to family more. Someone here is going to run into an old person that you used to know. I don't think they're going to be mean to you. I don't think you're going to be mean to them, but it does feel like a falling out happened. But I think that this is happening for a reason. Don't keep them too close, but I think they're coming into your life for a season again to give you some type of information or guidance on something. You know how they say, keep your friends close, your enemies closer? Yeah, it might be an enemy coming back in. But Spirit's saying don't completely disregard it. Because once an enemy knows that you see them as an enemy, they're going to be more loyal to you than a friend a lot of times. Because now they have something to prove to you. They're trying to get on your good side. They're trying to get you to trust them. They're trying to get you to like them again. So they could be more loyal and do more for you than an actual friend would. So use this to your advantage. They may not be in forever, but for a season, that's okay. Take it how it is. They're helping you somehow fulfill your destiny. You know, they say, like, when you're a boss and you have an enemy applying for the position and you have a friend applying for the position, to choose the enemy because they have more to prove. They'll work harder. They trying to prove something to you. The friend thinks they can get away with stuff. They're so comfortable and familiar with you. You know what I mean? It's that type of situation or vibe. Yeah, some of you are rewriting your story. Some of you are scripting. Some of you are scripting. You're going to talk to a neighbor that you haven't really talked to. Someone in your neighborhood. And you could develop a friendship with them, a relationship with them, something like that. I don't know. It feels like maybe an attraction is there. I don't know if all of you are going to take action on that or not. But I think that's a reason too. Anything else? For pile 3. I think that's it that I'm getting. Yeah, some of you are connecting with distant family members, it says. Family members you haven't heard from in a while, or you could literally be meeting family you never met. Maybe that's where the friend of the friend or friend of the family member is coming in from. I think some of you are enjoying your freedom in these next 7 days, kind of doing more so of what you want to do instead of what you have to do. It's like you need a break, so you're like, I'm just going to do what I want. I'm going to skip out on these dishes and do what I want instead. It's that type of vibe. So anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if any of this happens. Bye. Someone's going to go to the pet store too, by the way, in the next 7 days. I just heard that message. Okay, bye.